Hello, cats and kittens, and welcome to WeThePeople.WTF, the only show that takes the current horror show of American politics and says we can make that funny. I'm Greg Proops, your host. Today, we'll be lifting up citizens' voices and mocking our maladjusted rulers. Help me, we have an unbelievable panel of contestants. First up, we have a comedian and writer you've seen on HBO, Adult Swim, and Comedy Central, Brittany Carney. How are you, Brittany?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm very well. How are you feeling about the state of things today?
Well, I was feeling fraught. Generally and recently, a lot of fraught energy in my blood and in my heart. And then now I'm feeling maybe more optimistic. So there's a lot of up and down chemicals.
Yeah, the up and down chemicals seem to be a thing here. Our next comic is Django Gold, comedian and former writer for The Onion. Django, a lot of people ask this, especially people who don't know what satire is. How's satire holding up when everything feels so awful?
Business is booming, Greg. I'd say the demand's never been higher. The supply is also pretty high. The chaff is quite nice. A lot of chaff in the mix. Decent amount of wheat, but a lot of chaff as well. So I think, I would say buy on satire in the next, 3 or 4 decades.
Right, hold on to that one. I'm just excited to hear the word chaff back. Lastly, we have a comic you know from Don't Tell. Don't Tell Comedy and The Late Show with Stephen Colbert. Carmen Lagala. Hello, Carmen.
Hello.
What's on your mind, my
What's
darling?
up, Greg? What's on my mind? That these guys have way better vocabulary than I do.
Indubitably.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring in the energy. I'm gonna be the dumb one, I think, is what's happening. I'm gonna come in with the lukewarm takes and the small words.
I wouldn't say the dumb one. I would say you're going to represent a good deal of America, and my relatives might be able to understand you. Before we get started, don't forget to stick around to the end and find out how you can enter a sweepstakes to win $1,000. It's time for our first game. We're going to go up on corrupt officials and incompetent public servants. There's simply no one better than Representative Jasmine Crockett. Inspired by her ability to go ballistic, this is a game we call Crockett Launch. Contestants, I'm going to ask you to let loose about something that really pisses you off, and you get 1 minute. It can be political, it can be personal, but please, my darlings, let's make it passionate. Brittany, I'm going to put you up first. Brittany, let's hear it.
Okay. While maybe this topic is not obviously political, I do think it's an item that's politicized and or racialized, and that is that so the core of this is that I really hate mayonnaise. Like, I don't like mayo, and I can really tell when it's in something. And this is not new. Like, I've just felt this for all 76 years of my American life. And what pisses me off is when I tell this to people, are like, oh, thank you so much, I don't like mayo. They're like, well, what about, have you had Kewpie mayo, or have you had aioli? Why would adding like some lemon zest and garlic ameliorate the situation? For me, I don't know who they're trying to convince. Also, they're like, what if you make it? And I don't think making it myself, I don't think that's the issue. It's just that I don't like the particular combination of like vinegar and egg yolk. And I like eggs, I guess, and I like vinegar a lot, but I think there's a creamy, eggy quality to the condiment that I don't like, and I know that I don't like. And what pisses me off is that people seem to feel like that they could answer for me or help me out of the situation, or that they know my experience or my journey or what my values are. But I don't really it's like putting a Groucho Marx mask on a bear or something, like the idea of it. So I'm not sure where we are minute-wise, but
I'm certain you're getting close.
I say, okay, yes, thank God. With clarity that I don't like mayo, or maybe to complicate the situation, for example, egg salad, and they're like, well, you really know, why don't you make it yourself? Can
I ask you a question? I know this is your time. Have you ever been to Amsterdam and had French fries with mayonnaise on them?
See, this is a part of this, and no, I've never been to Amsterdam. I'm actually really curious to go. I do know that French fries with mayonnaise is popular there, and I don't know if unique to Amsterdam, but like a unique cultural experience. But I'm saying, aren't there other things? Isn't there like a curried ketchup? Like, load me up on that.
Oh, no, exactly.
Kind
Curry
of.
ketchup, I'm with you on the curry ketchup tip. I would prefer that to mayonnaise. But, you know, my mother always said, try everything once. And then my father said once is philosophy and twice is perversion. Django, I'm putting you up next. Is it going to be political, or is it going to be, like Brittany, something inconceivably personal like her hatred of mayonnaise?
Well, I hope this isn't one of those political shows, because this one might be even less political than Brittany's, which honestly did not feel very political at all. But Greg, folks, don't you hate it when you're out at a concert and the goddamn guy on the microphone is singing and playing the little fucking cigar box guitar and all that, and then he gestures to the crowd to clap along to the song, and there's this huge social expectation of everyone in the room. Keep in mind, you paid money to be entertained by the guys on the stage, and now you're thrust into the spotlight. You have to make the choice, well, do I clap along to the song and feel like, you know, a puppet, a lemming, a sheep? Do I do the opposite and don't clap along to the song and you feel like the world's biggest curmudgeon? You're just like raining on everyone's parade. It's an impossible situation. I'm just like furious at Dee Snider and the other guys in Twisted Sister for even putting me there. I think it's unacceptable. It's a violation of the fan-performer social contract, and I say no mas.
Well, you know, I'd love to respond to you, the world's largest curmudgeon, which I feel, and I'm not being judgmental here, you kind of are. When people ask you to clap along, it's not like they're asking you to build a goddamn building in the middle of the town.
Sure.
They're only asking you to participate and help maybe feel the crowd feel better. However, I understand what you're saying. Sing-alongs, and let me just say this, group fun is no fun. So when everyone has to do the same thing, it's kind of a bummer.
Imagine you're going to the Metropolitan Opera and they expect you to pipe in with some bassoon notes.
Right. No one ever says at the opera, everybody put a Viking helmet on. We're going to do, you know, the last act of the Götterdämmerung again. And
see, we're on the same side here.
Yeah, I think we are. I'm gonna.
Also, Greg brought up Voltaire. Django brought up a social contract. There's a lot of like enlightenment back and forth here.
Yeah, no, we're all going to learn something today. Yeah. And if it's not a metaphor, it'll get there. Finally, Carmen, we heard about Django's difficulty participating in human society, and we heard about Brittany's intense hatred of white people's condiments. Let's hear from you.
Okay. Well, nothing really pisses me off because I'm on SNRIs, but I will try to go to politicals because nobody else did. And I will say I'm pretty pissed off at the fact that I have to keep track of everything all the time. There's just so many people doing so many bad things that it's like, oh, which one did that person do? Did he eat the cat or did she punch the whale in the face? It's like, I don't have time for this. Can't it just be like one or two bad guys? Why do I have to know all these people? I don't want to know their names. Gosh, a minute's a long time. I also hate Gen Z. What are they doing? What's that about? 3 of them are my roommates because I'm down bad, fam.
When does Gen Z start, Carmen?
Gen Z's 27 and below.
Oh, really? Oh, I don't know if I hate them.
Yeah. Or 29 and below, something in that range. And they're in their 20s. They don't know how to change smoke alarm batteries, or they don't have spoons. It's all that. So it is nice being the hero of the situation because I bring them utensils, but
they don't have spoons?
They drink out of salsa jars. They're not humans yet. Yeah.
How do you not have a spoon?
I don't know, Greg. I caught them eating like with measuring cups.
I hope it was the small measuring cups.
The big ones.
Kittens.
Drinking cereal out of big measuring cups.
That's just shocking. All right, I'm with you on that one. I'll go with the Gen Z thing. As far as having everybody bad come at you at once, they said the same thing during the French Resistance, but of course, during World War II, there was no TikTok. Next up, if there's one thing the politicians love, it's power, and to stay in power, they need lots of money, or as we say in England, dosh. All of us have received the deeply desperate fundraising emails and texts where the most powerful politicians of our era absolutely beg for $5. Well, contestants, it's your turn to perfume yourself in patheticness. I don't know that patheticness is a word, but I've been given that word, and God damn it, I'm gonna do gymnastics on it. I would say anoint yourself with ass hold'em. I'd like to each of you to give me your most desperate pleading and lamentable pitch for why you need our donation just now in a game we call Fund Raise My Heart. Django, let's hear your pitch first.
Well, folks, it's no secret to a lot of Americans right now are struggling, trying to make ends meet, trying to put food on the table after the end of a hard week at the factory, let's say. And for no one is that more true than hungry guy John Fetterman, who unfortunately, you know, you guys have seen of Mice and Men, right? You guys have read of Mice and Men. This guy is crushing and eating, at this point, 5 to 6 rabbits a week. And boy, he's still a hungry guy. He needs your support. So for just $40 recurring, you can help John install a petting zoo in his backyard, which he can, shamble on over with his ogre-like claws and tusks, and get himself a nice meal out of the paddock.
Django, that was fantastic.
Thanks.
He really came on like some sort of social democrat, hoodie-wearing man of the people, and he's sort of turned into a kind of a Republican Frankenstein's monster.
In hindsight, someone who looks like that is never going to be on your side.
Dude, such is life. I would have never voted for him to begin with, but then I've made the excellent decision not to do anything but go to Pennsylvania and make money. Carmen, it's your turn for your pitch. Let's hear your pitch.
Oh, what's up, chat? I'm down bad, and it would be riztastic if you could throw me a couple of bones. Slap it on over to your gal, because she is living with 20-year-olds, and she is 40, and it would be really cool if we could afford more spoons. Don't you want more spoons for Gen Z? I know I do want that for me and for my roommates. And I have a cat, so politically, you should help me feed my cat with a spoon.
That was beautiful, Ms. Lagala. And the utensil crisis I think, has reached some fairly serious proportions at your house if you're feeding your cat with a spoon. Brittany, you're up next, and let's see if you can top those two fantastic pleas for money.
Okay, well, good evening to my fellow Americans.
That's a nice touch.
I come here tonight with a plea for $5 USD because while I may have coffee in my home or be able to walk outside and purchase it with money that I have earned and have as part of my sort of like property package, I would rather go and walk to a coffee shop in a cute hat and into like a sexy, cute coffee shop and go through the experience of walking in and ordering coffee and then sitting by myself with performatively reading a book, waiting for some interesting guy with a tattooed hand to ask me what I'm reading. And $5 won't, coffee in my home won't afford me that, but $5 in my pocket so that I could buy a single cup of small black coffee outside in the public, among our community, would really serve my sense of personal aesthetic, at the very most, and least.
Brittany, that was like a one act. It was very moving.
Oh, wait, do I need you to do 2 more?
No, yeah, to get to a full play.
Yeah, that was the conflict establishment.
Yeah, I think the thinking of the gentle man with the tattoo in his hand, the interesting man with the tattoo in his hand. Also, I love that you asked for $5, knowing that $5 barely covers a cup of coffee now. So we're not even having a croissant or anything, which I thought gave it extra pathos. All right, buckaroos and buckarettes, it's time for our final game, the flagship game. We call it Sign o' the Times. Millions of people are showing out in the streets, letting the Trump administration know that ruining our economy, debasing our country, and protecting pedophiles is actually a bad thing. Inspired by the creativity and positivity of these protests, what we've done is we've asked our contestants to find a recent sign from the protests that speaks to their inner heart. Now, and here's where you, the audience, come in. Our contestants will give the pitch and then you vote on the winner. Contestants, tell us about the protest sign you picked. We're gonna start with you, Carmen.
Yay! I picked it because I wanted to see this dog again. Look at this cute dog. Isn't that the cutest? And I love when animals get involved in civic duty, you know. I'm like, it says nobody's eating the dog. I'm like, did this dog make this sign? Does that dog think that way? Did this dog, who'd this dog vote for, you know? I think my cat would have problematic views, but I think this dog is a good dog. Nobody's eating the dog because the dog's not rich. I mean, he looks richer than he probably has spoons in his house, but I think, what a good boy or girl or they, them, that, oh, just want to pet it, you know?
I appreciate when animals have political views. My favorite was terriers against tariffs. Good choice, Carmen, and let's hope the audience votes for you. Django, let's hear from you, Mr. Gold.
I picked the one that this strangely painted man is holding. It says, I've seen better cabinets at Ikea. And I guess my question, it kind of confuses me a bit. Is that supposed to be a burn on... I mean, I don't want to get too meta here, but the main problem is these are two different kinds of cabinets. So you can't really do much of a compare contrast here. It's like, well, yeah, that's a good cabinet. It closes and opens. It's not, 16 people. So how are we supposed to compare? It's not even apples and oranges. It's 16 people and a piece of furniture. I can't really make heads or tails of it, but fine lettering, very, very cogent. The guy looks very strong, which I approve of. We're going to need big, strong boys going forward in the revolution ahead. So thumbs up, my friend.
There's that whole hominin morass that's going on there. I think he might, of course, have been referring to Pete Hesketh and Bovino and some of the other monsters in the cabinet, but your point is well taken. Now, let's go to Brittany, and let's see what your favorite protest sign was, Brittany.
So this was the one that I picked is some sort of amalgam of Trump and I guess Kim Jong-un. I guess the message here is that the message here is that there's nothing more. Nothing says America is the world's leader on liberty than classic yellow face. Like it makes me think of what's the guy Mickey Rooney in Breakfast at the Tiffany's. I know that's a different kind of Asian. Don't come for me. But, like that was like a specific post-war era, like the early 60s represented something about, yes, America knocked down fascism and is now the world's role model on constitutional democracy and individualism. And this is, I would say, a seamless work of AI technology, and that feels safe and good. So that's why I picked this one.
That was awesome, all three of you. I think my favorite one was the last one that Brittany picked because it did combine liberal political sentiments along with a healthy dose of hideous technology and sort of awesome all-American racism. We want to know which sign out there you like the best, and this is how you can sign up to win that $1,000. Go to WeThePeople.WTF and register with your email. And then you get to vote on your favorite citizen protest sign, and that will enter you to win. Again, that's WeThePeople.WTF. Or you can always drop a comment below just to keep the conversation going. Smash that subscribe button and follow at WeThePeople.WTF on all platforms. And follow our amazing comedians, Brittany Carney, Django Gold, and Carmen Lagala, and go see them live when they come to a city near you. Thanks for watching We the People, WTF. And until next time, remember, in a world of sunshine and patriots and summer soldiers, we must remain a frosty force for freedom. Stay cool, my friends. Peace out.
Follow WeThePeople.WTF on all social media and go to our website, WeThePeople.WTF, to enter to win $1,000. It all happens at WeThePeople.WTF.